Welcome back, this is Raktar, and today I'm going to be starting one of my favorite games of all times, Mega Man Legends. This game is fantastic. Before I really get going, I just wanted to give a shout out to my friend Johnny who actually loaned me this game so I could play it on my channel. His internet handle is Johnny Ketchum, and he's a contributor on Beyond the Gamer. Thank you very much, Johnny, for helping me out because my copy of this game sucks ass. The cutscenes are all messed up.
Just barely. The transmission isn't too clear.
I got worried because the transmission got cut off suddenly.
I'm okay. I think this is the last door. Whoa! It's still active! The reactor's still running!
Great! What about the refractor?
It's here! It's a big one, too!
All right, now maybe we can finally get some money. Be careful.
Phew. All right here.
Don't count your chickens yet. I'm picking something up on my screen. Looks like a Reaver bot. You'd better get out of there. Come on.
Right. If you see anything, let me know. Here we go!
Here we go. By the way, this game's got, like... At first, when I was a child, I thought this game had the worst controls ever, but now I've grown and I've learned to know that the controls in this game are actually not terrible, and in fact, they're quite good. The controls... So, let me explain, because you can't really see what I'm doing on the controller, but the idea is you use the, Alright, R2 automatically locks on. No, do not read the instructions again. So, I guess that's R2, yep. So, you're using your D-pad to move around because there was no dual analog on the original PlayStation controller, and this, like me swirling my camera around like this, is the R1 and R2 buttons. It's actually pretty horrible, but once you get used to it, it works out really well. And I don't know, like I said, when I was a child, I thought these controls were absolutely terrible, but now I've come to love them and understand them. And in fact, they were like the closest thing that you could get to like modern controls at this point in time in like the video game world. And by the way, why would I turn right there when you could explore and find secrets? But yeah, so anyways, now that those cutscenes are over, this game is fully voice acted with actually not bad voice acting. I'm actually... Oh yeah, there's nothing over here. I thought there was... So in a lot of these, the ruins in this game, there's like little holes in the wall all over the place.
Can you see a door nearby?
Yes, I can see a door nearby, but once again, I'm not going in the door because I want to get the secret stuff. So yeah, basically, there's like little holes in the wall, and the holes will have like secrets for you. And as you can see, Roll is being a super busy bitch right now, but guess what? I don't even care. I want to go get the secrets. I'm pretty sure that... Oh, that's another dead end. But yeah, I want to go get the secrets right now. So by the way, I'm gonna... As long as I'm in these ruins just exploring around, I'm going to give a little bit of backstory on my history with this game, because I actually have sort of an interesting history with this game, and the interesting history is that this was the very first PlayStation game I ever owned as a child, and the reason for it was actually really funny. So, when I was a young boy, my brother and I begged my mom to get us a PlayStation for Christmas. And she finally just, like, gave in. She's like, alright, whatever, PlayStation for Christmas. She got it for us. And so, what she didn't realize is when you get a game console, you get to get a game. And so she had no idea what game to buy. So she sort of just, like, I have no idea how she decided on this game. Like, that's the point of this story, is what's really funny is I had never played a Mega Man game before this one. And so what's weird is most people, when this game came out, they looked at this game and they were just like, they're like, this game is weird. They're like, this game is not like your normal Mega Man game. But for me, when I played like the actual Mega Man games, I was like, oh, this is what Mega Man games are not like. I was like, this game is way different than Mega Man Legends. And then as I grew up, it was kind of funny because I realized that real Mega Man was nothing like this game, and that this game was totally an anomaly. But back to the interesting part of the story is that my mother, when she bought this game, I would like to maybe I should ask her, because this is one of my favorite games of all time, so she'd be like, Mom, how the hell did you know that this was the game to buy? Like, what made you sit there at the, probably, like, Game Force or whatever, because I don't think that GameStop existed yet, but maybe it did. Look at it, she's like freaking out over the types of Reaverbots that we've already seen. But yeah, like seriously, I have no clue what would have possessed my mom to get this game instead of like Crash Bandicoot or something. So, in my brain, I've always like chalked it up to, possibly, like whoever the salesman was at the store was maybe just like, she was like, what game do I get for my kids? And the guy was like, oh, dude, the latest hot game is Mega Man Legends. That game is totally awesome, and your kids should love it, and if they don't, then they have no taste or style. But, so yeah, as the whole point of the entire story is this game, I have no idea what possessed my mother to get this game instead of, like, a Crash Bandicoot game or something, because those were the games that PlayStation was really pushing at the time. But either way, this is the game that we ended up with, the very first PlayStation game I ever played. Funny story though, this was sort of before I realized that memory cards were a big deal, because memory cards were kind of new to consoles. And so, we, like, kept on dying to the, like, third boss in this game, or maybe it's, like, the fourth boss. And so, we had to keep on playing our way up to the boss over and over again. Oh my gosh, it was so bad. And then as I got older, well, not got older, I was like, what's the deal with this game? I was like, why can't it work the way I want it to? And then finally, it was like, oh, are you a dumbski? You need memory cards to play video games. Like, that's all there is to it. In modern games, especially PlayStation games, because, like, I had played Zelda 64 before I'd played this game, not Zelda 64, Ocarina of Time, and that had, you know, native save states on the cartridge, and so I was like, dude, that's how games work. But then it turned out that when I got a PlayStation, I was like, oh, you need memory cards, and then for later N64 games, I realized, oh yeah, like, more than 50% of N64 games need memory cards as well. Sorry I'm kind of like talking over all the talking in this, but these parts aren't really important. It's the fully voice-acted cutscenes that really matter. But as you can see, first boss. So what's interesting, this boss like plagued me as a child. Like, I was able to beat it, but because like these controls, for some reason, when I was a kid, these controls made no sense to me. Like, I just did not get that the trick. So, like, as a kid, I usually tried to, like, I would stand here and target the guy and, like, wait for him to come at me. But I was a very young kid. Like, a few years later when I played the game, I was like, oh, I don't know why I was doing that, but the controls in this game are fantastic. Like, strafe dodging is really fun. It's just super good. And so now that I'm done talking about my history with this game, I'm going to talk about what I love so much about it. This game came out... You know what? I might be lying about having played Zelda Ocarina of Time before this game, because, this game came out before, this game came out 1 year before Zelda Ocarina of Time. So anyways, though, when I got this game, it's just like, it was like a precursor to the kind of world that you see in Ocarina of Time, and it just like blew me away with the way you could just go around exploring everything, and there was always new things to find. Like, this game broke in my imagination and sense of wonderment as a child and made me realize I love video games.
After being underground for so long. I wonder where Roar went. No way. for more? See ya.
Dude, I seriously never understood why he was so scared of that guy.
We're taking off.
Roger.
I totally could have taken him a second time. Like, seriously. I had more than enough room to fucking strafe around him in circles and shoot at him.
Phew. Nice timing, Roll.
Anytime, Megaman. I'm sorry, Megaman. I had some engine problems, and...
It's okay, Roll. But I'm glad you showed up when you did.
all's well that ends well, right? And we were able to get a refractor. We should be able to get by with that for a while. If only the mother lode were as easy to find as this.
Don't worry. We'll find it someday. And your parents, too.
Thanks. I know we will.
Roll, the engine's overheating. The smoke's so thick I can barely see.
What? I guess the flutter's in worse shape than I thought.
Roll, the number 5 feeder's going crazy. She can't take much more of this.
Gramps, can you open up the number 11 valve again?
Got it.
We'd better find some place to set down. Megaman, check the map.
There's an island called Cadillac's about 100 miles southwest.
Good! Check!
Dude, I never thought about... They have a really fast... I mean, it's obviously some sort of futuristic ship, but their ship is really fast. That it's 100 miles southwest, and it only takes them like less than 20 seconds to crash.
Somebody give me a hand.
Sorry, Gramps, but my hands are a little full right now.
Oh, I see it! Land ho!
Come on, hold together. Just a little bit more. Hold on, I'm taking her down.
Right.
Like, that is a seriously fast plane. I don't even know if to call it a plane. I guess an airship would be the proper word. Airship is a much more fitting term than plane.
Looks like we made it. This looks pretty bad. I don't think it'll be safe to set foot in here for quite a while.
We've been pushing her so hard. Haven't been taking good enough care of her. We'll just have to fix her up.
Looks like the repairs aren't going to be finished anytime soon. We'll be here for a while, I guess. This island, what do you call it, Megaman? Cattle Lock? Must have a town or a city somewhere. Think you could go take a look around?
And it begins. The looking around, the exploring, Cadillac's Island, the home of adventure. But as I save, I'll give a little more insight as to... So when I bought this game, I bought it on like Amazon, and basically... What button interacts? Oh, I forgot, this is a weird game. So yeah, I bought this game on Amazon, and basically the idea of what happened was... so this guy can recharge your energy and shit. So... I got this game on Amazon, and when they sent it to me, they were like, it's in like-new condition, but there's just a huge scratch on the disc. So what's interesting, and by the way, I'm just going to save over this file. This file is meaningless. So there was a gigantic scratch on the disk they sent me, and the problem with it was basically that, the whole game works, like, it's playable, but all the cutscenes either have no video or no sound, and it's like always one or the other. And it's just really annoying. It made it, like, unplayable, unwatchable, and I'm so glad that my friend was able to loan this game to me. But now that this copper has showed up, I feel like I am going to end this episode. I don't feel like I'm going to end this episode. I'm literally going to end this episode of Mega Man Legends right here. In the next episode, I continue my adventure and I'll head towards the city on Cadillac's Island. This has been Raktar. Thank you for watching.